What's going on, people? This is your second episode, your fix of Talk of the Town. I'll be your host, Zack Johnson. And on this panel today we have
Vice President of Funny for Money Entertainment, G Funk.
CEO of Candyland Entertainment, T. Bradley.
Ow. Shortest, funniest CEO.
What?
Comic J Real.
Did you see her?
Lady K, Kanisha.
And are you going to introduce your hair? The hair needs no
That's
introduction.
a joke.
Oh.
We'll flip it off now. This shit was almost to the ball.
Singer-songwriter Imani.
CEO of Rona Productions and Visual Communications, Amin Patah.
Assalamu alaikum.
We got a bunch of foolishness, yet some serious topics to discuss today. We're just going to get right into it. We're not even going to play with the people. Today we're going to talk about parenting. A lot of people say that the youth of today are out of control, and they say that it starts at home. But on the other hand, we got a lot of kids out here that are doing the right thing. So what do you attribute that to for the kids that are either doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing, panel?
Well, I feel
Go.
You feel
I feel that it's karma, cause and effect. And we talked about this earlier. Like, our brains are like computers, basically. And everything that we become is what's installed inside of it. So, you got a generational curse going on.
Yeah.
If you got the parents that's not right,
Okay, Paul, what do you think about this?
That nigga's going
No, but what I
No, I'm
think,
joking.
I always agree with what Amin has to say. But you know,
God bless
what you get out what you put in. So if you calling your child, you lousy bitch, you this, you that, you ain't shit, you lazy, you dumb, that is what
You're
is going to
projecting that
manifest.
onto them, yeah.
That's what's going to manifest. So
I disagree.
I disagree.
Because you have your own identity, and so when I say that, what I mean is that if I grew up in a household and my mom was this, hold this, and you ain't do this and you don't do that, that doesn't basically define who I am. We all have choices. Example, Oprah. You know, Oprah, from what her story is,
She don't have
We're
no
talking about the
kids.
richest bitch in the world.
She don't have no
She's
kids
different.
though.
Precious.
Yeah, but still, she didn't grow up in the best environment.
We talking about
Precious.
parenting.
Precious.
Oprah ain't even got no.
She's a bad example.
Precious
Well,
not
I mean-
Oprah's daughter. How you
Well, everything in life is choices, you know.
Right, that's-
Everything in life is choices. Somebody put a gun to your head and tell you to give me them earrings in your ring right now,
In the
or
hair.
I'm gonna kill you. You know, you can either
Ass it up.
ass it up or get killed. So that's your choice. What I'm saying is,
killed, not killed.
but
She said killed.
You spit,
A Scottish
you
dress.
spit on my nose when you said.
I'll say this much. I grew up in a household where I didn't have my father around. And when he did come around, it was very distant. There wasn't the affection that probably he should have given to his son. And I'm totally different from my son. So I feel like some people take it one way, and then there's other people who take it in a positive way.
I'm
and
like
they
you.
reinforce-
There's
reinforce what they feel.
there's a high chance too though that when you're talking to your child with just disrespect and you're breaking them down, the chances are higher that they will end up manifesting to be everything you told them they were going to be.
So do you
Yeah,
think
but you
that somebody
can't,
can get
you
their
know,
dreams and what they want to do shot down? Because you look up to your parents.
Yes.
Whether you like them or not, you look up to them. And if you got somebody telling you a lousy motherfucker and you just like your daddy ain't shit.
You start to
And,
believe
Granddad
that.
ain't shit.
yeah.
Exactly.
So once you start to believe it,
It manifests.
it's going to manifest.
It's just like I said earlier when I said about the analogy of the crack baby. When the mother being pregnant, smoking crack her whole pregnancy, that baby's gonna be born addicted to that crack. It's the same thing that goes on, the analogy of a child being raised with their parent being told constantly over and over again that they ain't shit. Repetition is powerful. Just like in media. When the kid watch Scarface or whatever, you got a lot of grown-ups with Scarface all over they house as pictures and everything.
I don't know.
My son
He
watched
said
like
this
those
down.
movies,
No.
and I don't think it's affecting him. Like, he watched Friday, and I kind of.
Your son too. What are you doing watching
He's 4,
Friday?
but
He probably a cussing machine.
and he doesn't.
Fuck
know,
you,
seriously.
Smokey.
He
bet he
doesn't
is.
swear, he doesn't cuss, he doesn't do any of that. But I feel better for me, and this may sound crazy, for me to expose him to certain things versus him going out and he's blind. oh, I didn't know people did this or people did that. So I think if it's in the home and I can explain to him, you know, if he says what
Sometimes people do smoke weed, baby.
I just think
Yeah.
kids these days they just want to do what they
Even
want to do
smoke.
regardless. Like parents, you can't monitor your child all the time.
You
Like
can
they gonna
teach
do what they
them
want
one
to do.
way.
Like
Exactly.
like it's the myth about like preacher kids. They say preacher kids always be the wild ones once they get out. It's
kinda true, though.
It is
Yeah,
true.
it's kind of true. But like I said, people gonna do what they want to do though. Like it's some preacher kids that did it, some doctors and stuff too. Like yeah, like you know what I'm saying, it's with regular kids too.
Let me ask the
You choose
panel
your
a
own
quick
path.
question. How many of you grew up with your fathers in the house?
He used to come around like Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, you grew up with,
I did in the early part of my life.
I didn't-
Okay, so do
My
you
dad-
think that had any impact on the way that you either parent or the way that you ended up
The
turning
big-
out?
Yeah.
Biggest impact.
I don't think it had any impact.
Okay, now how about this?
And I didn't grow up in a home. with
What
my
if your
father.
dad was in the house and your dad was, for a lack of any better words, a piece of shit? What does it matter if he was in the house or not?
I'm talking about my dad. I love that nigga.
I got
You
used
didn't
to-
know your dad,
I
so-
think when you don't have them in the house, you get used to not seeing them around.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can kind of live with that.
Yeah.
I think if he would have been in the house and
did
been a
left.
piece of shit, I think I would have turned out different.
Is
I
it me
think I-
every
I-
time?
I
Is
think
it me
so.
every
You
time
would
this
turn out
nigga
better?
talk? He sound like
No.
R&B song.
Okay.
Listen to him. This nigga is smooth. Every time he talks, it sound like R&B song.
But you
I
see,
swear to God.
Really?
but you
My
see what
daddy
you just
wasn't in
said.
the
You
house.
basically said that the environment that surrounds you basically
but I don't want
influence
to
what you
use.
become.
I don't want to
You know
use
what
just
I'm saying?
my
Even with
life
your parents.
and generalize it for everybody else. I think some people are different. I think some people take certain things that are negative and turn it to positive, and then take some negative and keep it negative. I just think that within that, the fact that he wasn't around so much, I was able to dread out that negative stuff from early and
Yeah.
live without it. I
Yeah.
think I wanted him around so much, and if I had him around that much, I would have just got used to the negative stuff and kept it and embedded it in my mind.
Regardless if fathers are in the house or not, real talk, no woman can raise a man. She
Right.
can embed good morals and characteristics to help you to go forward, but the men outside of your home help you become the
Right.
man that we are today.
That's exactly.
And
That's what I'm
what
talking about. The environment.
You can't
become-
teach your little boy to be a
the
man.
influence.
I'm telling. He'll be gay before you teach him to be a man.
What the fuck? Shouts out to Monroe Ave.
Yeah, serious. But serious, can't no woman taught me how to be a man.
But you also got to keep in mind that images shapes our reality. Everything you see, everything that when you go outside, everything that you're seeing is becoming a part of you. Everything. Any words you hear, whatever the case may be. Because it's being installed in you. It's information that you're becoming. You know what I'm saying? So ultimately, we have to watch what we give our kids.